Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Zana and today I have this amazing cake for you, and I couldn't just not share it with you because I'm super happy and I made this cake with so much pleasure. And in fact I want to dedicate this cake to you guys for all your support, and let's start baking now. Okay, I'm gonna start with a dough, for which I'm gonna need 115 grams of soft butter, and I'm gonna leave the ingredients in cups and tablespoons as well on the screen and in description box. 85 grams of powdered sugar, 1 egg, 1 teaspoon of cocoa powder, 200 grams of flour, and if it's needed 1 or 2 more tablespoons you can add. 85 grams of minced almonds, and of course red food dye because I'm gonna make this dough red. I will put butter in my mixing bowl and it's soft at room temperature. I'm gonna whisk it a bit to make it more nice and fluffy, and one by one I'm gonna add all the other ingredients. And the next ingredients that is gonna go over that butter, it is, what do you think? Powdered sugar, yes, of course. Stop the mixer from time to time and scrape the sides of the bowl with the spatula and make sure that all that powdered sugar is well incorporated. Mix in now the egg. Add your almonds, minced almonds, and if you ever had frangipane, you will know what amazing things almonds do to a dough. Okay, now start adding flour, and I will continue adding flour and cocoa powder and knead the dough by hand. And as I said, if it's needed a bit more flour, add it. We need the dough to be pretty tough, and is needed to be stretched with the rolling pin, so you don't need a sticky dough in any case. Add that food dye. Mine is gel based. I'll knead the dough with that, and I will put it in the fridge for at least 30 minutes for that butter to get hard again. But first incorporate your dye and put the dough in a plastic wrap and in the fridge. Take it out from the fridge and stretch it with a rolling pin on baking paper, pretty thin. And I want to obtain from this dough 2 baked sheets of dough. So I'm stretching it pretty thin. If the dough is too sticky, powder it with a bit of flour. And I cut out from another baking paper a heart, as you can see, and I will use a thin knife to cut excess dough around that shape. In the meantime, I preheated the oven at 180 Celsius or 350 Fahrenheit, and I'm gonna bake the dough for about 10 minutes. Don't keep it longer. We don't want it to change color, so don't over bake it in any case. Remove the excess dough and bake it. And I will cut out the inside of this as well. So I'll remove the inside of that heart as well, and after that I'm gonna bake it. So don't bake it. You can bake it as a full heart as well, but I want that middle part to be out. So now I will place it in the oven and bake it for 10 minutes and let it cool down. with the rest of the dough, I'm gonna re-stretch it again and cut out another heart. I need to stretch it a bit more, so make sure that your cutout will fit in there, and use a thin knife to cut around your pattern. Remove the inside as well and bake this one in the oven, of course. I will not throw away the excess dough, and I'm gonna re-stretch it and cut out with some cookie cutters, some flowers, butterflies, and hearts. And I'm gonna use them to decorate my cake. I'm gonna bake them as well and use them to decorate the cake. And this is how the baked dough looks like. Really nice. It's pretty vibrant and I really love it. I'm gonna let them both cool down on a flat surface, and we're gonna start making the frosting for this. First frosting, I'm gonna make it with 250 grams of mascarpone cheese, 50 grams of cream cheese, 100 grams of soft butter, 100 grams of powdered sugar and vanilla extract. And again, I'm gonna start with butter in a mixing bowl, soften it up a bit, add powdered sugar, add cream cheese. Make sure that butter is well incorporated, and cream cheese will help with that. So add it in the bowl. Don't forget vanilla. We need this to have a really nice flavor. And place it in a piping bag with a star tip. I will make the second frosting as well, using again butter, 250 grams of soft butter, 200 grams of sweet condensed milk at room temperature. Both ingredients needs to be at room temperature, otherwise the frosting will split, and vanilla extract. Place butter in your mixing bowl and use the whisk to soften it up a bit. And after you soften it up, start adding sweet condensed milk. I will add only half of that can. My can has 397 grams, so I'm gonna add about half of it. This is one of my favorite frostings. It's really nice and smooth. Add vanilla extract, and I will place it in a piping bag with a star tip. Let's assemble now the cake. So on the first baked sheet of dough, place first cream, first frosting with cream cheese and mascarpone. Just add tiny stars all over the surface, and I used all that frosting. Add the second baked sheet of dough and pipe down the second frosting the same way you did with the first one. And I used to decorate the cake those cookies that I baked, the stars, the flower. You can use different cookie sprinkles and marshmallows and even edible flowers if that's what you like. Thank you so much for watching. I know we have lots of holidays next. We have Saint Valentine's. I don't know if you're gonna celebrate or not, but for the spring we also have here in Romania a few holidays. So you're definitely gonna have occasions to bake this cake for your loved ones. Thank you so much again for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, give thumbs up to the recipes that you like, and comment as well. Have an awesome day and find reasons to smile. I will see you here next time with another recipe. Bye bye!